What's going on, everybody? DogMan Dan here, and I thought I would do a solo run. I picked up a survival alert. It's a Eris Naeglar Corpus run, 20 to 23 level. I'm going to be packing here ZEPHYR as I finalize her build before I bring you a build video on that. And I'm actually packing the Dread today. Remodded the Dread a bit. I have not done a Dread video, so I'm doing basically this will be more of a build test here while we run this. This is going to basically be solo. I ran it in private mode. Nobody was online when I did it, so let's see how I do for both ZEPHYR and for Dread in this case. And then stay tuned for those videos because they'll be coming out. So I redid the Dread. Hadn't run it in a while. You know, still, for me, Paris Prime is still probably the best bow. I still have to finish just leveling out the Paris. I think I'm like level 23 on it or something. I just never finished it once I got my hands on the Paris Prime. And I'm also using the Fangs. I finally started using... There's just a regular Fang, not the Prime. And I'm definitely digging the regular Fangs a lot. Just so you guys know. So once I get that all leveled up and figure out how I like it most, I'll definitely do a video on that one as well. But so yeah, that's the layout. And I got the Kastanas here. Almost done with them. I'm just trying to catch up. It's been a very busy beginning of the year with my real job. You know, we've had issues here. Mic crapping out on me. Had to buy a new microphone. Just busy with the Game Mode 5 stuff, getting that whole network all set up and trying to work with everybody, bringing in a couple members over there. If you guys want to know more about that whole Game Mode 5 network for YouTube, it is posted on nogcommunity.com. I have some information about that. If you make YouTube videos and you're looking for a good network. And of course we've got the Minecraft servers up and running. There's always a link in my descriptions to our host, bygamingservers.com. Quality host. Good service so far. Service is top notch, I would say, at this point in contacting with them. But stay tuned for that. Of course, you guys have been watching the Nogcraft survival series that we're starting to get set up here. Slowly bringing people in on it. The hopes to be at some point we can bring a lot more people in. Maybe even make it a public server. We'll see how that goes. But for now, so the Dread, I've got this thing all set up. It is not. If you've run the bows, you know each bow does something different. You know the Cernos is impact heavy. You know the Paris and Paris Prime are puncture heavy, and the Dread is actually slash heavy. But in addition to slash heavy, the Dread has the best critical chance out of all of them. Now on this build that I've got set up here, if I remember correctly, I think I have a 5.2 times 125% chance to crit. So that would be 560 damage times 125% chance to do it, or something like that. I don't know the whole calculation thing, but it's 5.6 times 125%. So I'm going to crit every time that I shoot this thing. And I think I have like a 900 slash damage. And a pretty decent status on it right now as well. Which of course we know that the proc damage or the status is a bleed out. Or a health damage over time, I should say. So that's a nice thing. ZEPHYR, well, what can I say? When I first ran ZEPHYR, I wasn't sure about her very much. I think you guys know that from those videos. In time, I've come to like ZEPHYR a lot. Definitely a great frame, definitely a different frame than the others out there. But of course, I'll stick obviously with Oberon as my best frame at this point. Most used, most comfortable, most setup, if you want to say. One that I put the most time in on setup.
Life support has been replenished. I've delivered another life support capsule.
And yes, for anybody wondering, I haven't shown it yet, but I did get the Oberon skin that they released, because how could I not? I also changed my Oberon colors back to Nog colors. He looks kind of cool. So yeah, new mic now, finally. I went through a couple here in the process. I'll probably do a unboxing video of sorts, or comparison, or whatever you want to call it. Now the only downfall I really have is that my computer itself, my laptop, has a crappy sound card. So I still have to do editing inside of Audacity, do some cleanup. But overall, I am a million times more satisfied with having made this investment purchase than just buying shitty mics all the time and then breaking. So, yeah. I mean, I've had the $10 mics, I've had the $30 mics, I've had the $80 and $100 mics, and now I went all the way up because none of them worked out for me. Well, with the exception of my backup one that I was using, which actually isn't too horrible, but it's not overly comfortable. Alright, so some things to note: I like to use turbulence when my shield gets down. I mean, turbulence won't 100% protect you, but when my shield gets down, it's good to pop turbulence on, because then I know my shield has a chance to regenerate a bit while I do everything else. Anyway, Dreadbow, I would say, is probably my second favorite out of them, obviously. Paris Prime, then Dread, then Cernos. I have a good build on the Cernos. Pretty happy with it, and, you know, it's definitely a Corpus killer in terms of impact damage on it. But this one, I do not have an elemental. I have damage and critical, and some status on it. And I will do a full build video on the Dread finally. I thought I had one, but I never did, so I will do one. That is for sure. That is coming up. And I will also be doing a ZEPHYR video finally. And we're trying to get caught up again to things. And if you haven't noticed, all the releases that have been coming out, I've been going through Clan Tech. And I'm okay with this stuff going through Clan Tech. I think, you know, I understand the business model, you know, and I know I see a lot of people complaining about it, but I don't have a problem with it. And I don't know why anyone else really would. I mean, the people that were going to buy new weapons and gear were going to buy new weapons and gear regardless. This just, I don't know if you say exclusivity, gives them a couple days of exclusivity while the stuff is being built in the clan dojo. The game is a co-op game. I mean, it's focused around playing with other people, so having stuff in the Clan Tech is exactly what it's supposed to be for. That's the whole point of it. You know, but if you want to compare it, I mean, you really can't complain about the fact that it's there. I mean, I shouldn't say there are not. There are a number of so-called free-to-play games on the market where you still have to pay for things. This is one of the few that you don't have to. And okay, so you have to spend a little resources to research the gear. Once it's researched, you don't have to spend those resources again. But that's the whole point of having a clan, isn't it? And I want to thank the guys in the Nog Army, of course. Everybody in that clan and our clan. You guys freaking awesome. I don't know what else to say about our guys. You know, we're active. We're online. You know, new weapon comes out. Everybody gets in there. Whoever's online gets in there, starts the build on it, puts the resources in. Nobody's bitching and complaining about, oh, well, you have to put this in, you got to put that in. That's not how it works. We're getting it done. We're getting it done right. And we're having fun. And we still have some spaces open as we grow through Shadow Clan size right now. I do want to try to remind everybody to get on the Nog community forums if you are a member, because we're doing stuff on there all the time. If you're not a member, you can still get on the Nog community forums because you don't have to be in the clan to be on the forums and enjoy the community. Or you can always leave comments here like you guys so often do, and I'm happy to respond to the comments. But we made it through. I'm done with this. It was just an alert, so I'm not going to stay very long. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. See you later, everybody.
Bye.